A country cottage. Two young people who had not long been married were walking up and down the platform of a little country station. His arm was round her waist, her head was almost on his shoulder, and both were happy. The moon peeped up from the drifting cloudlets and frowned, as it seemed, envying their happiness and regretting her tedious and utterly superfluous virginity. The still air was heavy with the fragrance of lilac and wild cherry. Somewhere in the distance beyond the line a corncrake was calling. "How beautiful it is, Sasha, how beautiful," murmured the young wife. "It all seems like a dream. See, how sweet and inviting that little copse looks. How nice those solid, silent telegraph posts are. They add a special note to the landscape, suggesting humanity, civilization in the distance. Don't you think it's lovely when the wind brings the rushing sound of a train?" "Yes. But what hot little hands you've got." "That's because you're excited, Varya." "What have you got for our supper tonight?" "Chicken and salad." "It's a chicken just big enough for two. Then there is the salmon and sardines that were sent from town." The moon, as though she had taken a pinch of snuff, hid her face behind a cloud. Human happiness reminded her of her own loneliness, of her solitary couch beyond the hills and dales. "The train is coming," said Varya. How jolly! 3 eyes of fire could be seen in the distance. The station master came out on the platform. Signal lights flashed here and there on the line. "Let's see the train in and go home," said Sasha, yawning. "What a splendid time we are having together, Varya. It's so splendid, one can hardly believe it's true." The dark monster crept noiselessly alongside the platform and came to a standstill. They caught glimpses of sleepy faces, of hats and shoulders at the dimly lighted windows. "Look! Look!" they heard from one of the carriages. "Varya and Sasha have come to meet us. There they are. Varya! Varya! Look!" 2 little girls skipped out of the train and hung on Varya's neck. They were followed by a stout, middle-aged lady, and a tall, lanky gentleman with gray whiskers. Behind them came 2 schoolboys, laden with bags, and after the schoolboys, the governess, after the governess, the grandmother. Here we are, dear boy," began the whiskered gentleman, squeezing Sasha's hand. "Sick of waiting for us, I expect. You have been pitching into your old uncle for not coming down all this time, I dare say. Kolya, Kostya, Nina, Fifa, children. Kiss your cousin Sasha. We're all here, the whole troop of us, just for 3 or 4 days. I hope we shan't be too many for you? You mustn't let us put you out." At the sight of their uncle and his family, the young couple were horror-stricken. While his uncle talked and kissed them, Sasha had a vision of their little cottage, he and Varya giving up their 3 little rooms, all the pillows and bedding to their guests, the salmon, the sardines, the chicken all devoured in a single instant, the cousins plucking the flowers in their little garden, spilling the ink, filled the cottage with noise and confusion. His aunt talking continually about her ailments and her papa's having been Baron von Fintisch, and Sasha looked almost with hatred at his young wife, and whispered, "It's you they've come to see." "Damn them, no, it's you," answered Varya, pale with anger. "They're your relations." "They're not mine," and turning to her visitors, she said with a smile of welcome, "Welcome to the cottage." The moon came out again. She seemed to smile, as though she were glad she had no relations. Sasha, turning his head away to hide his angry, despairing face, struggled to give a note of cordial welcome to his voice as he said, "It is jolly of you. Welcome to the cottage." The night came slowly. "I am losing my interest in human beings," in the significance of their lives and their actions. Someone has said it is better to study one man than 10 books. I want neither books nor men, they make me suffer. Can one of them talk to me like the night, the summer night? Like the stars or the caressing wind, the night came slowly, softly, as I lay out there under the maple tree. It came creeping, creeping stealthily out of the valley, thinking I did not notice. And the outlines of trees and foliage nearby blended in one black mass, and the night came stealing out from them, too, and from the east and west, until the only light was in the sky, filtering through the maple leaves and a star looking down through every cranny. The night is solemn, and it means mystery, human shapes flitted by like intangible things. Some stole up like little mice to peep at me. I did not mind. My whole being was abandoned to the soothing and penetrating charm of the night. The katydids began their slumber song. They are at it yet. How wise they are! They do not chatter like people. They tell me only, sleep, sleep, sleep. The wind rippled the maple leaves like little warm love thrills. Why do fools cumber the earth? It was a man's voice that broke the necromancer's spell. A man came today with his Bible class. He is detestable with his red cheeks and bold eyes and coarse manner and speech. What does he know of Christ? Shall I ask a young fool who was born yesterday and will die tomorrow to tell me things of Christ? I would rather ask the stars, they have seen him.